Okay, here I have, I went to help with food distribution today, and I also get food myself as I volunteer. And so I got a case of raspberries and a case of blackberries. I've already processed the blackberries. I'm looking for mold or berries that are not ripe enough. And I don't know if you ever picked raspberries as a child. I did. They were not like this. These are cultivated, and but anyways, it's a pain literally to pick them. And so here I was standing here thinking, oh God, I could have, literally, I'm not saying oh God like a curse. I'm saying oh God, to God, I'm saying but I didn't have to pick them, and I didn't have to clean them. And so then I was saying, oh, thank you, God, because it's not free food. I had to work for it, and I'm tired, and I took a shower. My hair is still, haven't really styled it or anything, but see, I don't know if you can see the mold on there, and that's what I'm looking for. And there was one container, and sometimes because of the light, it's hard to tell because it's so bright right now coming through this window. But I am inspecting every one. Then I will rinse them in just tap water, which I'm not a fan of. If I had longer, I would can't get the leaf off of that one. I would use filtered water. I would bubble them in ozoned water, almost there, and so that I would feel better about their care. But since I got them today and I was in a hurry, I just wanted to get them done. So I have that. I want to just show you, like, these right here, almost all of them were bad. Everywhere I looked there was mold, a little bit of mold on each berry. So now I don't know if you can see, my sink really is this high. I requested it this high because look, I'm not bending over. And so when I have to spend time at the sink, see, I'm turning it around like that so I can get all of the sides rinsed. And I don't have to bend over like this, and so it doesn't hurt my back. And so now I'm turning it, see, tilting it so the water drains off. And then, most of the water. And then I'm going to put it in here. Whoops. And if I can turn, it's kind of a hot mess over here, but maybe you can see. Okay. So I already have some sweetener, not enough, just a cup and a half. And I will stir that in. Oh, I forgot to get my lemon. Bleep, let me walk away and get my lemon. I'll keep talking because I want to tell you something really, really cool about lemons, because I'm going to squeeze a lemon juice over it. But first I want to rinse it off really, really good. Once again, if I had time and I wasn't exhausted, I would put it in ozone water and bubble it. But I don't have time, so I'm just going to rinse it and dry it real good and pray over it. But this is what I want to tell you is, so I'm going to put it in my microwave over here for 20 seconds. And when it heats up, it's easier. The juice comes out of it easier. And then I have this. I've already used it once on my blackberries. So this just screws on here. So when you squeeze it, it catches all the seeds, and you just get the juice in the bottom. And there is my lemon, heated up, ready to squeeze. Like I said, I just do it 20 seconds. Ouch. Where is my knife? Uh-oh. There it is. Here it is right here. I'm going to cut it in half. should have had this squeezed already, but anyways, I kind of like this cute little thing, and I use lemons quite a bit. So there's half of it, and now I'm going to do the other half. And then the other thing I'll be adding is cornstarch. I'm going to add a tablespoon, probably about 4 tablespoons. My blackberries, I think I had 10 cups or 11 cups. And I put them in 2 different bags in the freezer already. See? I don't know if you can see, but see, it catches all of the seeds without going down into the juice. Then you just take that off. And then I just have a lemon juice, and I just pour it over. And I've already put in sugar, and I'm going to put in 4 tablespoons of cornstarch. Mix it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Doesn't have to be very precise because I'm just getting ready to freeze them. That's all I'm doing. And I don't look very attractive today, but that's okay. I just wanted, like, you know, there's a lot of young women out there and they don't know how to process food. And, you know, sometimes I've often told people with blessing comes work, or with blessing comes responsibility. And so I was blessed with a case of raspberries and a case of blackberries and a half a case of tomatoes. The tomatoes I'm just going to be putting in my, what's it called? Not a bullet, but I'm just going to put them in the blender. And just the aromas, I'm just going to wash them. And tomatoes and all, oh, that's a piece of blackberry. Okay. They get a little bit juicy when you do this, it's nice. Now, when I make the pies with these, because see, I wanted to give. I wanted to make pies for an event, an upcoming event. And my husband and I don't have tons of money. And we're trying to raise money for a new fire hall in our town. And so I wanted to get pies and bake them. And so now I already have peach filling in the freezer, enough to do at least 1 pie or maybe a peach cobbler. And see, we did the dessert booth for the last fundraiser for the fire hall, and we had, I think, only 2 pies were brought in, and they were sold out. Okay, there it is. There's 1 rounded cup. I'm going to do 1, 2. I only need 2. Unless I mix them with the blackberries. 3, 4. Let's see if I can come up with that many for another bag. And that's it. Then I'm going to write on the bags, raspberries needs more sugar. And because I ran out of sugar. That's why I only put in just enough to kind of get them frozen. Okay, so there's 1. That's not very round. 2. Take them in there. That's not rounded either. 4, so I need to grab a few more because those cups were not rounded. Okay. So hopefully I didn't get my pretty blouse dirty, but after I took my shower, I didn't want to put on yucky clothes. I just wanted to feel a little bit pretty. Anyways, that's all there is to it. Like I said, I'm going to seal them up, write on them, raspberries needs more sugar, pop them in the freezer, ready to bring out and make a pie with them later on. Okay.